So you're planning your dental implants in Cancun. Will you be a success story or a cautionary tale? Well, how can we make it a success story? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Ron, your guide to Smarter Dental. Before you start your journey, here are 10 must-have items for your checklist when heading to Cancun for dental implants. I've arranged the checklist into which ones you should do first, but stay tuned for items 8, 9, and 10, which are so crucial that forgetting them could result in the cancellation of your implant surgery in Cancun. But first, why are we talking about Cancun? Everyone knows about Cancun. It needs no introduction. As I'm recording this video, the NBA finals are happening. Maybe LeBron and Curry are already chilling in Cancun. And everyone you know has Cancun on the top of their vacation list. So, jokes aside, dental implants are the top procedure people go to Cancun. But before we start our checklist, subscribe to our channel where we provide informative videos like this and prepare you to jet off to Mexico smoothly for dental work. We are starting the checklist with the all-important question: do you know what you need? Let's break it down. First, do you require individual implants? If so, how many? Are we talking about replacing your top jaw, or do you need full mouth dental implants? This distinction is pivotal in mapping out the process. Understanding your specific needs sets the stage for a tailored treatment plan. Here's a caution: can your existing tooth or teeth be saved before committing to any extraction and implant procedure? Saving your teeth whenever possible is always the best approach. What you don't want is going to Mexico and having an overly aggressive dentist recommend that you extract all your teeth and just replace them with dental implants. Why would that dentist do that? It's the easier approach, with fewer visits and less skill involved than a treatment plan combining crowns, restorations, and single tooth implants. So verify with your local dentist if your teeth really need to be extracted. There, I just saved you from losing all your teeth to a bad dentist. Next, let's address an important consideration. Do you qualify for implant surgery? Factors such as systemic diseases like uncontrolled diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, or osteoporosis can affect your eligibility. Seek a medical clearance from your local doctor first before going to Mexico. Do you have enough jawbone to support your dental implants? Not having medical clearance for systemic diseases or having enough jawbone can cancel your implant surgery in Mexico. You'd want to find this out before you go. Let's move on to the second item on our checklist. Have you screened your dentist in Mexico? Knowing whether you're seeing a general dentist or an implant specialist is vital. You can't go to Mexico without a specific appointment with an implant dentist. Things in Cancun are unlike in Los Algodones, where dentists are next door neighbors. Finding another trustworthy dentist in Cancun isn't as easy, especially if you're on a tight schedule. So determine who will be performing the procedure. It's essential to look for an implant specialist, not just any dentist, who will be placing the actual implants. Make sure you speak directly with that person. Well, does he speak English? That's crucial to avoid miscommunication. Is it the dentist you've communicated with or someone else? What are their qualifications? Look into their years of experience, the number of implant cases they've handled, and where they've received their training. For instance, our partner Dr. Carrasco specializes in dental implants in Cancun and is also a prosthodontist. His expertise ensures proper implant placement and the creation of perfectly crafted teeth and a balanced bite. He has training from all over the world, including the US and Europe, and has placed thousands of implants for the past 30 years. Bottom line, this is his specialty. He also does the implant placement himself, not someone else. Let's discuss the third item on our checklist. Do you have a written estimate? Understanding the cost of your dental implants is essential. What is this total cost from start to finish? A clear estimate from your Mexico dentist allows you to compare the cost with your local dentist and determine if you are truly saving. Remember, you need to also factor in travel expenses, whether going to Cancun or any other Mexico destination. However, most people find tremendous savings even after including all these travel costs. But a written estimate helps you avoid any unpleasant surprises. At Deo Dental, we emphasize the importance of pre-evaluation. To get one, send us your x-rays or CT scan. We then forward to our partner dental facility in Los Algodones, Cancun, or Tijuana. There, the dentist creates a proposed treatment plan. We will send this plan and discuss it in detail. We can even make a one-to-one price comparison for you. This process ensures you understand the cost and the proposed treatment before you even set foot in Mexico. Well, here's the fourth item on our checklist. Do you know how many trips you'll need to make and how long you'll need to stay? Understanding the number of trips and the duration of each trip is crucial. They both affect your cost and, of course, your overall decision. Dental implants typically require at least 2 visits, sometimes 3, sometimes more, depending on your case. Your first trip to Cancun usually lasts about 5 to 10 days, depending on the extent of your treatment. It's important to avoid flying back immediately after implant surgery. Due to pressure changes, flying can actually worsen your recovery symptoms. So, make sure your schedule isn't too tight. This will give you enough time to ensure a smoother process. Likewise, don't rush your dental work into one short dental vacation. And importantly, avoid negotiating shortened time frames with your dentist for your dental procedures. Quality dental work takes time, and it's worth the investment to do it. Rushing your dentist can lead to shortcuts and errors. Not worth it. But before we dive into the fifth one, again, please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to follow our social media pages at Deo Dental. Likewise, feel free to sign up to our email checklist to get crucial tips as you plan your trip to Mexico for dental work. I'll include the links below. So here's the fifth item on our checklist. Well, do you have a passport? It's international travel. You need a passport to travel to Cancun for dental implants. Obtaining a passport typically takes about 4 to 6 weeks. If you require your passport sooner, you can accelerate the process, which takes about 2 to 3 weeks. I can't tell you enough how many canceled appointments we've had because their passports haven't arrived in the mail yet. Do you have a regional passport office close to you? You can schedule an appointment and present your proof of dental appointment in Mexico. The passport office can issue your passport on the same day for medical reasons. On to the sixth. Is your hotel close to the dental office? Choosing a hotel near the dental office is important when planning your trip. You don't want to spend a significant amount of time on a cab or an Uber because your accommodation is many miles away. So browse online to see what hotels or Airbnbs are close to your dental office. Proximity matters, especially when you have multiple appointments and need convenient access to your dentist. At Deo Dental, we provide complimentary transportation for our clients in Cancun. This includes airport pickup, drop-off, and transportation to and from your dental appointments. Here's the seventh item on our checklist. Do you have a set appointment for implant surgery? If you've planned to be in Cancun for a week, make sure your appointments are lined up and reserved for the consultation and the actual implant surgery. Proper scheduling is crucial to ensure everything goes smoothly and you are not just going there for a consultation. Make sure your travel tickets allow enough time for recovery. You need at least a couple of days after the implant surgery to recover before flying back. Do you need a few days before going back to work? Do you need to rest, especially after a full mouth implant surgery? You'll also have to be on a soft food diet, so plan your time off accordingly. And don't forget, if you have a toddler, arrange for a babysitter. If you have pets, make sure to have a dog or a cat sitter so they'll have the company while you're away, giving you that peace of mind. Buckle up while we discuss the last 3 items on our checklist. Here's the 8th item. Essential preparation for major implant surgery. Consider bringing a companion when you're going for a major oral surgery in Mexico. While it's not required, having someone with you can be very helpful, especially for support and assistance if you feel anxious before the procedure. A companion will be especially helpful when recovering from IV sedation or general anesthesia. Bring your full medical history, including medications you're taking. As I mentioned, bring your medical clearance if you have systemic diseases. Ensure that you disclose your full medical history at the dental office. For some reason, some people think it's not okay to disclose their medical history just because they are in Mexico. Well, that could compromise the surgery and the success of your treatment. Lastly, pack comfortable clothing, especially if you are undergoing IV sedation. Being comfortable will help you feel more at ease during the procedure. We're almost there. Here's the 9th item on our checklist. Things to avoid. Firstly, avoid taking blood thinners before your surgery. Blood thinners include Coumadin, aspirin, or Plavix, which can complicate oral surgeries. It takes longer to stop bleeding because the blood does not clot normally. Your dentist in Mexico will typically ask you to stop taking blood thinners 3 to 5 days before the surgery. Better yet, consult your local doctor if it's okay to stop blood thinners in preparation for dental surgery temporarily. Next, avoid booking excursions and touristy activities like trips to Xcaret or beach days in advance. Be flexible and save these activities for your second trip. Once you've had your consultation, you can book activities based on your doctor's advice. Plus, it's usually cheaper to book activities locally. Avoid bringing expensive jewelry. Remember, you're going for surgery, not for leisure. You're leaving valuable items at home is best because you don't need to be fashionable when you go for your dental procedure. I know it's a beach town in Cancun, Mexico, but please avoid wearing tank tops and flip-flops during your first appointment. Now, some people may hate me for this, but more appropriate attire such as casual but modest clothing shows respect for the dental professionals and the clinical environment. It's also a matter of practicality. During the procedures, you may need to sit in various positions, and more substantial clothing will keep you comfortable and properly covered throughout the appointment. Well, it gets cold in dental offices. So save the tank tops and flip-flops on the second trip after the first impressions. Lastly, take care of your health and avoid getting sick before your trip. A healthy body ensures a smoother surgery and recovery process. Severe cough and flu may cancel your surgery, and then you waste your trip. Here's the final item on our checklist. Talk to your phone and credit card company. Before you head to Cancun, make sure you have international roaming enabled. Check if you can use your phone and mobile data in Mexico to stay connected. Many plans like AT&T and T-Mobile offer free data plans in Mexico. Next, consider how you'll be paying for your dental treatment. Many dental offices in Mexico only accept cash, but some accept credit cards. So if you plan to use your credit card, inform your credit card company about your travel plans and the amount you need to pay on your first trip. 90% of the time, a big transaction to pay for dental implants in Mexico won't go through unless you inform your bank about your plans. At Deo Dental, you can pay via MasterCard, Visa, or Discover credit or debit cards without any additional charges or foreign transaction fees. By taking these steps, you can ensure communication and financial transactions during your dental implant surgery. So there you have it, our complete checklist for planning your dental implants in Cancun. We hope you found this guide helpful. Stay tuned for more tips and insights on making smarter dental decisions. Until next time, keep smiling.